Ellie and Gianna are marine biologists from different aquariums looking to compare the distributions of food consumption across their respective aquariums, make box plots displaying the data, and compare the distributions. Before we begin comparing the distribution of the data sets using specified acronyms CUS and BS, we are asked to construct two box plots. In order to do so, we must first create a 5-number summary of the data, beginning with Gianna's. First, press Stat Edit 1 and enter your data. Then, continue by pressing Stat Calc, the list you are using, in this case, List 1, and then Calculate. Write your 5-number summary as shown. It should consist of the minimum in the dataset, which is 10, the maximum at 36, the median 20, and the first and third quartiles of your data, which are at 17 and 21.5. They represent where 25 and 75% of your data points are found. With the 5-number summary acquired, we may graph our data using the following keystrokes: second Y, plot 1, on, choose the box plot with outliers, list 1, and zoom 9. In addition, press trace so that the exact points are indicated. First, construct an appropriate number line based on your data. Next, begin by labeling your outliers with X's. Normally, the next step would be to delineate your maximum and minimum with 2 dots. However, since we had both lower and higher outliers, we must put those dots in the next least and greatest values of the dataset, which are not subject to being outliers. Therefore, place 2 dots, one over 14 and the other over 23. Next, locate your median, first and third quartile with lines. Connect them to create a box. Connect the box to the ends of the dots to finish your box plot. Displayed are the outlier formulas with Q1 as quartile 1 and Q3 as quartile 3. Now you might be wondering then, what is the IQR? The inner quartile range is the spread of the middle 50% of your data and can be calculated by subtracting Q1 from Q3. Thus, in this example, our interquartile range is 4.5. Plugging 4.5 in, we get that outliers in this dataset would be values less than 10.25 or greater than 28.25. 3 numbers in our dataset fall within these restrictions, 10, 30, and 36. Repeat the steps to make a box plot for Ellie's data. First, find the 5-number summary for Ellie's data by pressing Stats Edit 1, entering your data into List 2, and then continuing to find the 5 values with Stat Calc List 2. Then to graph, repeat the keystrokes second Y equals, plot 2 on, selecting the box plot with outliers, List 2, zoom 9. Checking for outliers using the IQR and outlier formulas, we find there are no outliers for Ellie's dataset, as any potential outliers must be required to be less than negative 18.25 or greater than 67.75. This concludes Part A of the AP Style question. Moving on to Part B of the AP Style question, we can compare the distributions of the 2 aquariums' data. In order to do so, we can use the acronym CUS, which stands for Center, Unusual, Shape, and Spread, along with BS, or B specific. The center can be determined using the median. Unusual points encompass outliers, gaps, and clusters. Shape is observed as approximately skewed right, left, or approximately symmetric, while spread includes the range and the interquartile range. Looking at our box plots, we can see that Ellie's aquarium, in terms of the center, has a greater median than Gianna's. Next, we can write that there are no unusual points in Ellie's museum data compared to Gianna's museum, which has outliers at 10, 30, and 36. Regarding their shapes, we can observe and conclude that while Ellie's graph is approximately symmetric, Gianna's graph is approximately skewed to the right due to her outliers. And lastly, we can see that Ellie's aquarium has a much greater range of 34 as compared to Gianna's museum range of 26. In addition, Ellie's aquarium also has a greater interquartile range of 21.5 versus Gianna's at 4.5. Utilizing the acronym CUS, which stands for Center, Unusual, Shape, and Spread, along with the acronym BS or B specific, we have compared the distribution of dolphin food consumption, a real-world field study made possible by the use of AP statistics. Thank you.